Look at your weather. Time to get you over to Greg Coy. I believe he's got a special guest in the house right now.
All right, Ed, lounge singer by night. The Steelers and the Green Bay Packers may be battling out at the Super Bowl on Sunday, but there's another big face-off going on, and that is happening in the world of advertising. And we're talking about the Super Bowl commercials. And ad executive Andy Windham with Walker and Associates joins me this morning to talk more about the big game and also really the big game that's going on in the screen, because for a lot of advertisers, this is the Super Bowl for them.
It's by far the biggest advertising event of the year.
And
every year.
Let's talk about an ad that was being shot for First. What's the name?
There's a local company here in town called First South Credit Union that's going to be running an ad locally here in your broadcast.
Let's look at some of the video that's being shot. This is an indication, really, that the local market is even getting involved as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Super Bowl attracts not only the diehard football fans, but it's probably the biggest sporting event to attract just the general population. So it's a great way to reach a huge number of people. I
hear this year that many ads are going to have a slant towards women. Why is that?
Well, that's not that unusual for the Super Bowl, just for what I just mentioned, in that it attracts. People have Super Bowl parties. It attracts a wide variety of people. It's really more of an event more than it is a sporting event specifically. So it's typical to use humor, emotion, celebrities, things that appeal to a real broad audience.
Let's take a look right now. Edith, our producer, has a clip of one of the ads that you'll be seeing on Sunday. Let's run it right now. And this is the one with the apple and the woman and the Doritos. How much thought has gone into this? How much do you guys really sit back and agonize over this? Because you got one shot or a couple shots?
Well, I can assure you that an intense amount of thought goes into it. It costs, on a national level, it costs about $100,000 a second to advertise on the Super Bowl. So when we literally say every second counts, every second really counts.
And now, if the companies are spending more this year on advertising, which we believe, right, more than last year.
Yes, it's up. The last couple of years have been up after a few years of kind of down spending.
What does it say about the economy then, if we're seeing Volkswagen want to advertise, Doritos wants to advertise, this company wants to advertise?
One of the big stories this year is that there are so many automakers back in the Super Bowl this year.
Really?
After really being out of it at least a couple of years ago, and that's a huge story. I think that says a lot about the economy in general, that the car makers are back in.
And one of the big things that viewers here in the Mid-South can take pride in is that they have the rare opportunity really to pick a winner with Lights, Camera, Take Action. The PSA will be shown sometime, I'm being told, and we're trying to narrow it down to about 6:30. That's a big deal.
That is. I think it's really a neat thing that Fox has done to engage young people in this competition and get them talking to their peers about not drinking and driving, and to potentially have your winning spot air in the biggest event of the year is a pretty cool thing.
Andy Windham with Walker and Associates, want to thank you for joining us this morning. Who are you rooting for, by the way?
I think I'm pulling for the Steelers.
Good man. Good man. So am I. All right. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. All right. A useful position to scam business managers. We'll tell you about some con artists that are targeting the Mid-South. You're watching Fox 13's Good Morning Memphis, your Super Bowl station.